Uppity sup. Hi. Bright Bright always sounds so abrupt when he lush. How did it go? Hi. I've actually written a tweet letting people that I'm here this time, so let me just post that. Post the tweet. There we go. Yeah. See, that didn't take 10 seconds of staring at me awkwardly. Hi. Do you like Marmite? Said Katerina. Yep, I'm one of those freaks. I'm a Marmite guy. Oh yeah, so hi, how are you all doing? It's really freaking cold here. Winter has come. It happened. Sean Bean warned us, and now it's basically going to be December until next March. Yay, England! Did you appreciate summer whilst it lasted? Probably not, and now it's gone. It's over, okay? Oh god. So yeah, I have like the fire on and the radiator on, and I'm wearing this giant hoodie with ears. So yeah, that's me. American Horror Story, haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna wait for Phil to get back, as he's the person who introduced me. It's only right that we watch it together. Yeah, Great British Bake Off, tense man. Finals next week. It's my life. And Hi Dan, come up north please, or just for no reason. Okay. Should you be trusted with fire, said Kelly S. I should definitely not be trusted with fire. It's a gas fire, and I don't really know how it works. Don't know how it works, so I probably shouldn't try to explode my house with it. Yeah. So, did we all see my new video that I posted last night, quite late, so it's okay if you didn't. To be fair, knowing me, that wasn't late, that was like really, really early was for me. Time-wise, not day-wise, we'll get to that later. Yeah, your video ruined my life, said Macy. Cool, awesome. I got distracted by this tea, said Zoe. Yeah, I thought about it. I was about to film the video and I was like, if you haven't seen it yet, I do something very new and exciting that I've never done before. I hold a cup of tea whilst I'm talking. Yeah, it was crazy. So I was thinking, would it be too distracting if I'm talking about life and I'm holding a cup of tea? But then I think it was kind of funny that I make a really deep video about the universe and 95% of the comments are, wow, your mug looks like a Rubik's Cube. So that worked as planned. Thank you very much. Do-do-do. Boo-doo, boom, boom. I feel you in my video, unfortunately relatable. We needed some seriousness. It was truly inspirational. Okay, it was truly inspirational, but let's talk about what happened last week. For those of you guys that weren't here last week, I did something I don't usually do, which is explicitly promise that the video will be on a particular day. So what happened was, I was fairly sure on Tuesday night the video would be up on Friday. So I went there and I said to everybody, there will be a new video on Friday, or else I will make a video having my legs waxed and suffering horrible amounts of pain as a forfeit. And well, you know, the thing is, there's a difference between explicitly promising a video and just guesstimating. Usually I guesstimate the video will probably be up on Friday or Saturday or whenever, but you see, I'm a man of my word, and last Tuesday I didn't guesstimate that the video would be on Friday. I explicitly said to all of you that if it wasn't, that I would make a video waxing my own legs. So, you know, as I said, man of my word, that's gonna happen. That's it. All of you guys, it's happening. I said Friday, and to be honest, there was a moment on Friday where I was thinking, because I spent a very long time making this video, just thinking about what I wanted to say. And on Friday night, I was thinking I could stay up till 6, and I could upload this, and then it would technically be on Friday, but I think I want to think about the video a bit longer. So I made the decision. I decided it would be worth it to think about the video some more, but that meant that it was not uploaded on Friday. So I made my choice, okay? I could have, but I didn't, and that's what matters. So yeah, I might DM Zoe or Louise, Zoella or Sprinkle of Glitter, and get them to inflict the pain on me. I was speaking to Zoe today, actually, so that might be. She was saying she wanted a reason to hang out, so there we go. I can hang out with Zoe, and she can inflict some pain on me. Maybe that would be amazing. So yeah, look forward to that at some point. Obviously, I'm gonna have to wait for whoever Zoe and Louise to be available, but don't worry, guys, it's gonna happen. How's my day been? Said somebody. My day's been okay. I've just been basically cold inside all day. It's fine. Dan, a collaboration finally. I know, right? I'm as antisocial on YouTube as I am in real life. Basically, every YouTuber collaborates with freaking everyone in the world all the time. And I think I was thinking, I think Phil is the only person I've collaborated with in the whole of 2013, and he doesn't count, okay? So the last time I collabed with people was Fantastic Foursome, Chris and PJ in December, and then Carrie in November, and then Jack and Finn in October. Can you believe that, does Cat count? Nah, she just helped me film it. Can you guys believe that it's been a year since my video with Jack and Finn? What happened to the time, guys? What happened? That's crazy. I don't know. An entire year has gone since How to Speak Internet. Insania. So, yeah, that's crazy. What about Bertie and Alex? Oh, yeah, I mean, collab on my channel. I was in other people's videos, but I forgot to socialize with people on Dan Is Not on Fire. Beth V has just recorded her first YouTube video. That's exciting. Dan, body milk. Yep, that was a thing that happened. How are you enjoying being all alone? Yeah, so you guys might not know that, because believe it or not, hardcore subscribers, there are some people out there that don't know everything about me. And I always love seeing people on YouTube suddenly realize that me and Amazing Phil live in the same apartment. Like, I'll just see someone comment on my apartment tour video from like 6 months ago, and I'll go, oh my god, wait, do you live in the same apartment as Amazing Phil? And I'm like, yes. So if you didn't know that, yeah, and he's been in Florida with his family. I don't need a hood, I'm going to bake to death. So yeah, I've been by myself, which has been kind of fun. I don't, because people keep asking me, do you miss Phil? And it's like, I don't know how much I miss Amazing Phil, particularly as opposed to how much I really do prefer having two people in the house in case I get attacked by a poltergeist or an axe murderer breaks in, because at least then there's a 50-50 chance that Phil might get murdered if he's in the house. So it's mainly the not wanting to turn off any of the lights at night. The electric bill will be very expensive at the end of this month, because, you know, poltergeists, they won't attack you when the lights are on, basically. Oh yeah, and the radio show. I had to do the radio show by myself, which was funny, just standing in a void. But I didn't want, the people at Radio On were like, it should just be you. And I was like, no, I don't want it to just be me, so Phil should be in the show. So I made sure that, actually, is it a nice gesture of me to have made sure that Phil was on the radio show on an iPad? Or was that actually really mean of me because I took time out of his holiday making him do the radio show? Well, I thought that was a nice gesture, but maybe I just interrupted the time he could have spent playing Pokemon. Anyway, yeah, so that was cool. That was fun. When will you be on the radio, said Esther. My show is on Sunday, and everyone's asking, where is Phil? Phil is in Florida on holiday, playing Pokemon, visiting shops called YOLO, living the dream. So yeah. Have you got the new Pokemon yet? I've ordered Pokemon X, and it should be arriving tomorrow. So it's a good thing I did get my video finished. Otherwise, it could have been about like 3 months if Pokemon arrived and ruined my life. Because as soon as I start playing Pokemon X, the life that I don't have will be ruined. There we go. What is your ideal type? I don't know. I'm not that picky. Dan, greetings from Thailand, said Nikolai. Hi! Thailand. So, yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, I didn't see who just asked that. So I said, how's the existential crisis going? So, yeah, my new video. I made a video because I always make jokey references to the fact that I'm constantly having an existential crisis. And everyone's like, I don't really know what you're on about. So I thought that for once, I could just do it. And I'd say I had like I say that I usually have a giant existential crisis where I go, what is life? About every 2 months. So the last one I had was just before VidCon. I was like, what is life? And then I kind of just got really busy and forgot in September. But then I had one again. And then I realized that my video that I just uploaded last night and my The Meaning of Life video and the college dropout video the year before that were all uploaded within like the same 3-week period. So there must be there must be something about autumn that just makes me want to have a mental breakdown, I think. Yeah, that's cool. But I'm fine now. I feel like I've finally come out of the existential crisis cave by making a video about it. So that's great. That's cool. And yeah, so if any of you guys didn't know what an existential crisis is, then go watch my YouTube video. And if you didn't before, but then I let you know what it is and I totally ruined your life, then I'm very, very sorry, basically. It's the coldness getting into your brain. Maybe that's what it is. Where are you right now, Dan? I'm in my lounge. What is that? It's a mug. Okay. Hi. Do you like McFly? Yeah, they're cool. Your video helped me. Spotify update, said Sky. Oh, okay. Do you guys want to have a Spotify update from Dan? Do you want to know what I've been listening to recently? Okay, let's go check it out. And suddenly about 20 people type Spotify in the chat. I should be like paid to product placement on Spotify, to be honest, shouldn't I? I'm not. Okay, right. Okay, I see. Who is my most listened to artist, guys? Guess. Who in the big wide world of music have I been listening to recently? Charlotte H has already guessed it, but well, maybe I have seasonal affective disorder, said somebody. Maybe, but I love Christmas. Everyone's guessing it. Yeah, it's Lord. How did you guys know? Everybody was typing it. Okay, right. So, well, a bunch of people are typing Panic at the Disco, MCR, and Fall Out Boy. You're all wrong. My most listened to artist is Lord, followed by Atoms for Peace, followed by Earl Sweatshirt, followed by Miley Cyrus, followed by Haim. And the albums I've been listening to the most are Haim's album, Bangers, Miley Cyrus, and Earl Sweatshirt's album. So there we go. Give yourself 10 Dan live show points if you got that right. Cool. Isn't Lord like 16 or something? How depressing is that? Or inspiring. We all remember what I just talked about in my new video. It's not depressing that Lord is 16 and she's an international pop star. It's inspiring. Because we should be excited about life like that, yeah? Not at all depressing about what we're doing with our lives. That was rude. Thanks, YouNow. So, sorry to the girl that has been waiting in the queue and just got totally shunted off the website by YouNow. Totally rude for her as well as me. Oh dear. That was kind of fun. Where was I? Miley Cyrus. Yeah. YouNow's a hater, man. They kicked me off. Oh dear. Dan, what do you smell like? A girl tweeted about a Lush shower gel called Twilight. A girl that I know. And I looked it up on the website and it looked really cool. And I was like, I don't mind buying a bit of a girly product, so I ordered this shower gel from a store called Lush called Twilight, and it smells like freaking nebulas. It's amazing. So that's what I smell like if you want to go in and sniff a bottle of that. But I don't encourage sniffing things. Okay. Do you watch The Walking Dead? Yes, but I haven't. God, there's so much TV that's back all of a sudden. Breaking Bad ends, but then American Horror Story and The Walking Dead and Homeland and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all at the same time. That's like 4 days out of 7 worth of TV for me to just watch as it happens. That's exciting. But that's because it's pilot season, said Rihanna. I know. I'm just saying that there's lots that I like that I'm actively watching at the moment. As well as Bake Off until it ends. Rachel V says tomorrow is the out to Hello Internet. It's a terrible, terrible video, but shout out to you. Yep. Super. That's so funny. Sorry. You're a hater. I'm joking. Sorry, that was very funny. It's like as soon as I forget and then start getting into another conversation, it just kicks me right off again. I like this. This is Jeopardy. At any moment, this could go horribly wrong. That's so exciting. It's like the tea in my new video. Who cares about Dan talking about the universe when I'm holding a cup of tea that could spill at any second? That's like this. YouNow roulette, said somebody. I know, man. Life on the edge, just like watching Great British Bake Off. This could go horribly wrong at any moment, guys. There we go. It's like I'm about to die, though. We have to spend these last few minutes together, as it is my last. So what would you like to talk about? Shinny, did you complete the GTA 5 story? Yep. Are you enjoying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Yeah, I mean, I guess it is what it is. I mean, it's not trying to take itself super seriously like Breaking Bad, is it? The two British characters are so cheesy. There's like, if you haven't watched it, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show based on the Iron Man Avengers universe, there's two like British scientist characters, and the girl is like Hermione, and it's like, stop, please stop. But yeah, I mean, it's cheesy and it's just Wednesday, but it's just basically a comic book TV show, so I'm enjoying it. It might be a guilty pleasure. At worst, it's a guilty pleasure. Damn, if your internet breaks again, you should come to my house and do the show. Thank you, ominous paedophile in the chat. I will not take you up on your offer, but thank you. I appreciate it. My mum heard you say Homeland, said Rosie's mum. Isn't it good? Super cool. Thoughts on Panic at the Disco's new album? I think it's I like it more than the last one. Isn't it? He sounds crazily like Patrick Stump in a lot of the songs. Emma O said Pokemon X or Y. I got X. Why are you so offended? Said somebody. Oh, if you just arrived, you now booted me off twice. It's probably my internet connection, but I'll choose to take personal offense to it instead. Of course, obviously, it's discrimination. It's because I have ears. You know I earist. Have you fixed your piano yet, Dan? No, I haven't. I have not fixed my piano yet. It still sounds really out of tune and reverberary. What else? Are you excited for the Teen Awards? Yeah, I am excited for the Teen Awards. If you don't know, basically the Teen Choice Awards of the UK, just called the Radio 1 Teen Awards, are happening in like a couple weeks, which will be cool, especially because this year there's a Vloggers Award, which is awesome. So me and Phil aren't up for the award because we're giving the award. It would be very awkward if me and Phil were up for an award at the Teen Awards and then we got on stage to present the award, opened the envelope and said, and the winner is me! And then confetti explodes over myself. No, but it's Jack and Finn and Charlie Coolike and Tom Scott and Zoella and KSI that are nominated. So if you're a passionate fan of any of those YouTubers, then you can vote for them on the Radio 1 website, and then one of them will get to pick up an award, which will be really cool, because there's like 10,000 people there at Wembley Arena, and it'll just be, won't it be so cool if one of the YouTubers goes on stage, everyone's cheering, and it's like, oh, our YouTuber won an award. I think I'll start crying out of happiness just for the other person when they win. Who did you vote for? I can't vote for them. I'm like really good friends with. Well, I'm not really good friends with KSI. I've never met him yet, but I'm really good friends with Jack and Finn and Zoe and Tom and Charlie. So I'm not voting. Maybe I should vote for KSI purely because I haven't met him yet. No sirens. Yeah, I know. What's up? We're almost halfway into our show, and there has not been a police siren go past yet. Maybe it's the coldness. No one wants to commit any crimes whilst it's chilly. Why do you hum so much? Said Emily. Just because I'm trying to fill the awkward silence. What are you humming? I was humming Ballad of Mona Lisa, and then I went back to, I think it was the Keyboard Cat song. Don't ever ask me to explain my actions. I don't know. So yeah, what exciting things have happened in the world since last week that we can talk about? Let's catch up, guys. What's happened? You are the happiest emo-haired person I've ever met, said Patrick. That makes me so sad. Ironically. The US government, yep, apparently Greenwald says that the Snowden files are going to get even more exciting, that the worst is yet to come. Cool. Did you watch the Finn tribute episode of Glee? No, but I've purchased it legally. Yep, ready to watch. Actually, it's probably on British Catch-Up TV by now, isn't it? Yeah. Totally legal. The One Direction drama last week. Oh, what was that? The Louis Tomlinson thing. Oh God, that was like the most stupid thing ever. Do you guys know about this thing that happened? It made me very, very sad about life. Okay, so guys, I would say that at the moment Harry Styles is one of my role models. Okay, I look up to Harry Styles, and he's such a great guy. Harry Styles is a fantastic role model for everybody, okay, including myself. I look up to him. What happened was, it was literally the most stupid thing ever. Louis Tomlinson, in Australia, was in his hotel with Eleanor Calder, his girlfriend, and tweeted about the fact that he couldn't go outside because the hotel was surrounded by paparazzi and it was really sunny and he wanted to enjoy the day, but he couldn't because there were loads of paparazzis outside, and he put hashtag paps are twats, and which is fair enough. You know, I mean, if I was a pop star and I was in Australia and I wanted to enjoy the day, but I couldn't because there were a bunch of stalkers outside that wanted to take ugly photos of my face, that would make me sad. Anyway, on The Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw, Nick's producer, Matt Fincham, starts giggling about something, and he goes, what are you giggling at? And he goes, oh, that tweet you showed me earlier. And he goes, oh, yes, the pop star talking about the thing. And then Matt Fincham, the producer, out of nowhere goes, oh, yeah, another pop star whining about something he has no right to. And that's like, whoa, okay. He just totally indirected Louis Tomlinson in a really sassy way, saying like, okay, personally, I think that pop stars do have a right to moan about being stalked by paparazzi, because I think that would be annoying. But then Nick Grimshaw, I think what he says was, oh, I love a good moany pop star. Masks, that's the answer. I just go outside wearing a mask. You can wear a Nick Grimshaw mask. I'll wear a Psy mask. And then he just changed the subject. That was, to me, seemed like Nick Grimshaw trying to change the subject or to try to make it funny, because like the producer, the Matt guy, made it sound like, oh, another whiny pop star whining about something he has no right to, and then it sounded to me like Nick was just trying to go, celebrity face masks, that's the answer, ha ha ha, it's okay. But then drama, guys, drama, okay? Like Louis Tomlinson tweeted about it, and then Eleanor, his girlfriend, replied somebody about it, and then Zayn, I think, tweeted about it, and then Louis' tweet, which was the most dramatic thing ever, saying like, oh, you're worse than the last DJ that was before you. It was just like, oh guys, what happened? It's a bad example, you know what I mean? Because I think there was a bit of a misunderstanding, and then people decided to react very dramatically to it, you know, and I don't, this is why I look up to people like Harry and Nathan, because everybody's being all dramatic. Harry Styles, ladies and gentlemen, he gets the most hate. You know, Harry, he gets all of the bad press in the tabloids talking about how, oh, he likes to sleep with all these women and stuff, when really he just, I mean, look at his Twitter. He's just the most chilled out, nice, happy guy ever in the face of all this drama, and he's just chill. He's happy. He just, you know, he doesn't pay attention to any of that, and he just enjoys life. And then everyone else, they don't get nearly as much people being mean to them as Harry does, yet they're all dramatic. And that is why Harry Styles is a good role model, ladies and gentlemen. It's like all the, you know, everyone drama with the Wanted and stuff. It's just like, guys, come on, that's so unprofessional. It's like the Chris Moyles guy, the DJ. He then tweeted, like, oh, isn't Louis Tomlinson a handsome and talented young guy? And I was like, I wish everybody would just be more professional and more mature, because, you know, when all these things are happening, I just feel sorry for Nathan from The Wanted for just being all chilled out and stuff. So I just think that we should all aspire to be more like Harry, because, I mean, he seems happier, doesn't he? I mean, all these other people being all dramatic about things, the people that are just chilled out and aren't paying attention and are just being chilled and enjoying life, they seem like the happiest people. So we should all try to be like the happy people, basically. Someone just said the most offensive thing I've ever read in the chat about Louis Tomlinson. Don't be mean. Okay. Dan, opinions. It's not really opinions. I just think that everybody needs to chill out and be happy. The Jonas Brothers split up, said Sarah F. Didn't the Jonas Brothers split up like 10 years ago? Did I miss out on that? Did I miss that bit of pop culture? Sorry if I did. Miley Cyrus had an argument with Sinead O'Connor. Oh, yeah, that happened. Right. So, I don't know if you know who Sinead O'Connor is. She's like a really old pop star. But I don't know if you guys remember. It's like my favorite thing is when really famous celebrities start tweeting about some emergency that they're in, asking for help, when they're in situations where like millions of people following them, which is obviously the worst time ever on Twitter to talk about it, because there was that time when Perez Hilton got punched by that, like, the manager of the Black Eyed Peas, and he tweeted like, somebody call 911, and then because he has like 10 million Twitter followers, like 1 billion people tried to call 911. So like Sinead O'Connor was like, I need medication, everything's going wrong, and then Miley Cyrus, it was kind of funny, but like she retweeted it, and then, oh my god, it was so like dramatic. I was just like, everybody stop, I just want to live in a world of sunshine and flowers. It was kind of funny in a everybody stop kind of way. Dan, are you used to public transport and Oyster cards now? I am used to using the magic of Oyster cards and London's transport. MCR's bio has changed, has it? What's this about? Twitter.com/mychemicalromance. That's not their Twitter. What's their Twitter? Oh, it's MCR official. Sometimes in order to grow up, you need to tear down everything that came before. Was it not that before? Ooh, how dramatic. Is that a thing? Do you watch The X Factor? I haven't been watching The X Factor this year because it clashes with my radio show. So if you've been watching The X Factor, oi, watch our radio show instead. That's 7 till 9 on a Sunday. Do you know K-pop, said Iman. Yeah, I have quite the K-pop library on my phone. I'm like a typical white Western person that is a K-pop fan, that's probably less of a K-pop fan than an actual K-pop fan, but still knows quite a bit about K-pop. Did I misguess the crime? No, it hasn't happened yet. I'm genuinely quite concerned about the lack of crime that's happened. What are you wearing, said Samantha. It's a very warm hoodie that has ears on top. Yep. So it's very comfy in these warm temperatures. Do you believe in ghosts, said Brianna. I don't, well, okay. I don't believe in ghosts, because ghosts are like see-through people. I'm not afraid of ghosts, because ghosts and demons are kind of like the same thing, you know, like in horror movies. Ghosts and demons, they're in the same, we're in your house, throwing your things around kind of category. I don't fear ghosts or think that they exist. I am afraid of the concept of evil, monstrous demons, yet I 100% don't believe that they're real. So I'm again afraid of something that I literally 100% don't believe actually exists, which is just great. You know, that's my life in one sentence. Would it be fun being a ghost, says Jennifer? I don't know. I think if you if you lack corporeal form and you can't touch things, then life would be weird. I mean, I don't understand why ghosts don't just like float to the center of the earth. Why do they just, you know, if they can go through objects, then why isn't gravity just like pulling them? So maybe that, oh my God, maybe that's it. Maybe ghosts are real, but because they can go through walls, every ghost that has ever been created has just been pulled by gravity to the center of the earth. So the center of the earth is just billions of dead ghosts that have just been trapped in a ball of molten lava for however long it's been since the dawn of time when they died. Wow, man. I think we're onto something there. Get out the tinfoil hats. It's called hell, said James. I don't think hell is literally in the center of the earth, is it? Is it? I don't know. Dude, that explains Hades. Yeah, you know, that is the underworld theory, isn't it? Maybe the Romans were right. Or was it the Greeks? It was the Greeks, wasn't it? With Zeus and people. Yeah, I should know. Freaking me, massive nerd when it comes to Greek mythology, and I'm asking whether Zeus was Greek. Yes, Zeus was Greek. Best PC game ever, Age of Mythology. If you guys have ever played any Age of Empires games, which are like, they're like SimCity, but killing people, there's an amazing PC game called Age of Mythology, which is all about Egyptians and Greek people and Norse people, and it's amazing, and it's so nerdy and mythological. It's really cool. I need to pee, said Jess. Go. Do you prefer Eastern or Western RPGs? Said somebody. Very good question. I think that I like them both. You know, I mean, it's like my favorite video game of all time is Final Fantasy VII. Yet the game I've spent a sixth of the last year on is Guild Wars 2, which is a Western MMO. So I think that JRPGs, as they're called, like Final Fantasy, I mean, like the turn-based battle system is just like so old, and the fact that Ni no Kuni is kind of like that. I mean, I appreciated Final Fantasy 13 trying to innovate on the JRPG genre. I'm sorry, I'm just turning so many people off right now. I'm a nerd. I'm not going to try to hide it. But I loved Skyrim. I don't discriminate, basically. Do you like Asians? I don't not like Asians for any reason. Homestuck, never got into it. Thank you for giving me bacon, everybody. Do you like chicken nuggets? Yes, but I'm afraid of what they're made of, basically. Do I trust it? Do you? Should you? Who knows? How tall are you? Less tall than 2 Chainz, who I've realised recently was very, very, very tall. 2 Chainz. What a ratchet video to his new single. Do you watch New Girl? No. Do you read Percy Jackson? No. Are you playing the new Professor Layton? No. Do you read manga? No, but I watch anime. I'm not a comic book person. I prefer to watch than to read, because I like to read in long form. I I went back to my Harry Potter era in life. I don't know about you guys. Well, generally, I don't know whether you read books generally, you guys, but when I was in my teens reading Harry Potter, I used to just stay up all through the night reading the Harry Potter books. So I'd go to bed at like 10 or 11 or whenever I went to bed. And then I'd just read, and then I'd realise that I'd stayed up till like 4 a.m. and then I'd be like, oops. Well, these days, when I go to bed at 2 a.m. as it is, last night I just read my Game of Thrones book that I'm reading at the moment until like the early hours of the night, when I noticed that the sun was coming through the windows, and I had basically sat in bed reading my Game of Thrones book until 6:45 a.m. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I read like 250 pages of this book, but I didn't think that I literally was reading for like 4.5 hours. So that was like, oops a daisy. So then I slept for like 3 hours. So today I'm running on all kinds of unexplainable energy that's probably going to hit me in the face sometime soon. Yeah, I'll just look forward to any moment now. It could just catch up with me and I'll just slip into a coma. Which one? Which one is it? Storm of Swords? Perhaps? I have all of them in a beautiful box so far. What does the fox say? Said Esla. It says, is what the fox says. GTA 5 online? I don't get it. I tried to play it and I was like, so is this just like the story mode, but I have to start again and my character's just like a really crap version of myself? So I kind of just did one mission and then I went up to the closest guy to me and then shot him in the face. And then I felt bad for shooting him in the face because I don't know whether you're supposed to shoot people on the face. And then I felt kind of bad. So then I stopped. Yep, that's me right now. I ordered some films off the internet. Where did I put them? I've got them here. Wait a sec. I ordered Grave of the Fireflies, because everyone on the internet says, even though it's really depressing, Brokeback Mountain, because I watched it on the internet, and it was amazing. It was a freaking, like, Ang Lee is just an amazing director. I didn't know that it was Ang Lee that made Life of Pi when I watched this, and it was just, like, freaking awesome. And I bought the soundtrack. And then finally, The Notebook, because I've never watched it before. So, like, obviously, we all know that people cry when watching The Notebook, but I've never watched it, so I bought it. So I think I might watch Grave of the Fireflies, followed by The Notebook, or in the other order. So I'll let you guys know. I might need to tweet out an emergency help number. I might have a Perez Hilton or Sinead O'Connor moment. I'm like, guys, I just watched The Notebook and I need help. So yeah, so that is going to be really fun. My trilogy of sadness that I got off Amazon. Such a depressing selection, but they're good films, right? Yeah, I mean, I bought them because they're good. What is your favorite film? I don't know. I'm so bad with favorite questions. I think the only favorite question I know is that my favorite game is Final Fantasy VII. I don't have a favorite single book or favorite TV show or favorite movie. There's just so many that I love so much, you know. How do you feel about the MCR reunion tour? Is that a thing? If so, I need to go. Dan, does your MacBook still make the awful sound? It does. Are you ready for it? If you're in headphones... Okay, I won't make it that loud. Permanently holding shift now. I think I'm never going to change that. It's just going to be until I get a new computer in like 7 years. It's just going to sound like that. So, yep, that's fun. And I'm just going to permanently hold down shift forever because that is the worst sound in the world. Are you excited for COD Ghosts? What's up with Eminem selling out to Call of Duty in his survival video? Cringe. At least his Rap God song was good, even though the production was lame. I went there. I just opinioned. I said I wouldn't, but I did. I don't like the production on Eminem's new songs. What? Say what? Yep, I prefer the production on the first Marshall Mathers LP. What? I went there. I opinioned in your face. Dan, what are you going to do on Halloween Day? I don't know. Have you heard Lady Gaga's new song? What's the name of that? Tell me, and I will tab it. Where in London are you, Natasha? Natasha, I don't want you to stalk me. Do you still watch True Blood? Yes. I don't like Eminem. Full stop, said Alicia. She went there. American Horror Story 3rd season. I got it. Why have you got a hickey? I haven't. Did you see the red mark on my face in my video? I didn't know what that was. I filmed it. There was a bit in my video for like 5 seconds right near the start, where I'm in the office pretending to be someone not knowing what an existential crisis is. And I had this red patch on my face, which you can still kind of see now, and I don't know what it is or why it's there. Hopefully it's not a tumor or something. It's called Guy, is it? Okay. Open a tab, Lady Gaga, G-U-Y. Hey! Lady Gaga wants to get under you in Guy. Okay. And it stands for Girl Under You. Nice. It's a 12-second snippet. Did she just say retweet? Wait a minute. Oh, retreat? I hope to God she didn't just say please retweet. And no, she didn't. I get it. She's saying, I want to be that guy, but it stands for girl under you. Oh! I can't form any opinions on 10 seconds of a song. Julie says, does Tyra Banks follow you on Twitter? Yeah. The other day, well, I say the other day, like a couple months ago, Tyra Banks just followed like 8 UK YouTubers on Twitter, and like Tyler Oakley, and I was like, oh, okay, that's random. Thank you again, random celebrity, for making me really self-conscious about everything I tweet. There we go. Have you read the Jesus/Hitler fanfic? No, I have not. Have you heard of Unitatos? No, Tyler isn't UK. That's why I said and Tyler Morgan, because not from the UK. She followed Troy and tweeted about him. Oh, maybe. I just like the idea of Tyra Banks just sitting in front of a computer and going on a giant YouTube odyssey. And then I reblog horribly ugly pictures of her that people have gotten from times they pause America's Next Top Model on Tumblr. There we go. Do you think Ariana will be safe under Nathan's eyebrows? Incredible! Yeah. I ship it. Ariana and Nathan, are you kidding me? OTP. Defo. I might be meeting her soon. Try not to fangirl too hard. JK. I always do. So what do you want to discuss? People. Let's see. What does the chat say? Why am I pronouncing those words wrong? It wouldn't be me if I wasn't typoing, even with my voice, would it? Mia L says, what is the creative process for when you make a video? That's a formal way of describing it. How do I make a video? Basically, like, I don't know what your theories are, but literally every single one of my videos ever comes from a sudden, instant moment of inspiration where I go, bonk, that's something I can make a video about, and then instantly I pretty much thought of the video. So what will happen was I'll have an idea, sometimes like How Not to Stay Cool. As soon as that one moment where I go, oh, I can make a video about it being hot, the entire video pops up in my head. Sometimes, for example, with my cringe attack video, I get the idea in my head, like, I'll have a cringe attack. The thing will happen to me, like fictional friends. I spent a week just watching Downton Abbey and then realized it became more important than my actual life, so I decided to make fictional friends. The cringe attack, I had a cringe attack, and then I was like, I'll make it. So then usually I have like a brainstorm, not on a piece of paper. I'll just sit with a notepad open and I'll be like, okay. And then my brain will just be this cloud of thoughts. It's like, okay, so cringe attacks. What are they? They are when you feel really embarrassed about something ages ago and you like spaz out when it happens. Yeah, you have like a physical reaction to it. And why did it happen? Because you're like growing as a person. So I'll have all these thoughts about the video that make no sense, swimming about a fishing net, and I just wildly flail at this cloud of thoughts, trying to scoop them down from the brainstorm, and then I'll just have all these random thoughts that make no sense, that's just like a mix of opinions and things I want to say and jokes and little sketches, and then I'll be like, right, so this is all my things, and then I'll spread them out on the table, and then I'll just try to rearrange them into some kind of coherent story. So that's it. I'll basically think of what I want to think about, and then I'll go and then poop everything out of my brain. Just have a massive brain fart, and then I'll just try to go, okay, so here's all the little jokes and opinions and stuff, and now I'm just going to go like that in that order, and then say hi at the start of it, and then that's a video, basically. Because you can tell, but I used to script my videos for like the first year that I started YouTube, but it was so obvious because I was like, isn't it awkward when you do this? And then I realized that videos are much better if you just naturally waffle about stuff. So my video plans basically end up just looking like a bunch of bullet points and then sketches. So then I'll just waffle about stuff and then go, like the time when this happens. And that's the extremely accurate description of how I make my videos. This one, I spent like 25 hours writing my existential crisis video. I don't even know how that happened. Well, it's a big topic, isn't it, about life and death and the universe. And it was a lot to condense. And I spent like 3 8-hour-long days in a row just sitting and thinking and writing. So weird. I'm genuinely concerned at this point that there's been no sirens outside. Maybe it's because we didn't do Guess the Crime last week, and now they're like, okay, well, no more crime for you. If you're not going to play Guess the Crime, then we're not going to give you any crimes. That's probably why. I think. Caitlin said, I think I'm having an existential crisis. I am very sorry if I in any way contributed to, or in fact caused that to happen. Oh God. Wax your legs, you promised, said Jenny. Yep, I spoke about that at the start of the show. Someone will fill you in. Are you ever going to do an uncut video? I like how people like say, like talk about the idea of an uncut video. The video I just uploaded pretty much was an uncut video. The only difference between the whole video and what you saw with the jump cuts is that basically I'll be like, an existential crisis is when you talk about this. It's really weird and stuff, and it's like this when this happens and stuff, and just sipping on my tea, and what did I write down? Oh yeah, it's totally like this. So that the only difference is that I cut out me going every 5 seconds and sipping on my tea. Although I did include a lot of tea, so don't worry guys, I still kept in a lot of tea, just enough to totally distract people from what the actual video is about. Are you excited for Christmas? Serena, it's only the 15th of October. We haven't had Halloween yet. You are officially not allowed to get excited for Christmas until all other holidays are out the way. Until Halloween has happened, and in the UK Bonfire Night has happened. When is Thanksgiving in the UK? Is it always on the same, in the US, is it always on the same date? When is Thanksgiving? Somebody tell me. I don't know enough about America. Do you put milk in your tea? I do if it's English tea with milk and sugars and stuff. The 28th of the 31st of October always. I thought that was Halloween, the 3rd Thursday of November. Okay, well that's kind of late. I guess you're allowed to get excited for Christmas before that because it's kind of late. Is Thanksgiving always slightly Christmassy because people are getting close to it? In other words, if you get close, if you've pre-Halloween got excited for Christmas, then there's something horribly wrong with you, and I judge you very hard as a person. Okay, basically. Are you looking forward to the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who? Yes. What is directly to your left? Said John Q. Q? John, what is your set? Quentin, maybe Q. Hey, John Q. Q is such a cool. The thing to my left is what the heck is this? Okay, what is this? The thing that Phil does in his live shows, where he makes some kind of creature or character with you. Because then he's just left that on the floor. Shall we do one? Is this what he does in his photos? Shall we make it? What does he do? Where's the pen? Okay, here we go. Here's a blue pen. So what happens? So we're gonna. I need to pretend that I watch Phil's live shows now. So we're gonna make a person, and I think what happens is you guys suggest features. I don't know why I'm holding the pen with my right hand, and then I was holding the pen with my left hand. You suggest features, and then I create the person. So firstly, I'm going to draw a head. There we go. That's a totally upside down head shape. That's fine. So what eyes should our beautiful creature have that we're about to create right now? What kind of eyes should it have? Egg eyes, star eyes, bacon eyes, bacon eyes, star eyes. I like star eyes. Okay, you're not supposed to. What's happening? What am I not supposed to do? Do I not understand? We're not. Okay. You're not allowed to sit. Okay, so it's got star eyes. Okay, what kind of nose does it have, dudes on the internet? What kind of nose does it have? Am I supposed to be telling you which ones I choose, or am I supposed to just select them at random and then describe it as I go along? What's the case with that? A child catcher nose. Okay, that's horrible. An oblong for a nose. A foot nose. That sounds absolutely monstrous. Yes, tell us. Okay, someone said candy corn nose. So it's gonna have a candy corn nose. So it's got star eyes and a candy corn nose. What's its mouth like, guys? What's the mouth of this horrific beast that I'm creating? I feel like a freaking Blue Peter presenter or something. Miranda Sings mouth. Okay, that would be terrifying to add to this. Banana mouth. What is it? But just two bananas. Dicks, says Jasmine K. Cara Delevingne eyebrows. Okay. How do you pronounce her name? Delevingne. Can you do poetry? OMG. No. A vampire mouth. Vampire mouth. Yep, I'm feeling that. A vampire mouth. What kind of hairstyle should our creature have, dudes? So it's got Kara's eyes. No, it's got Kara eyebrows, star eyes, candy corn nose, vampire teeth, sausage hair. What people just apply food to the thing? Afro, cat whiskers, your hair, your hoodie horns. Itch. Okay, yeah, wearing my hoodie. What does my hoodie look like? I am wearing it. Okay. And then it's like da da da, and then da da da. I'm like, oh, what do I look like? And then I realised that if I lean down into shot, then I do get a good view of my own head. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, and then it's wearing my hoodie. Okay. And then I need to shade this one in. Yep, a bit of shading there. What other features does it have apart from eyes, eyebrows, nose, mouth, and hood? What else can we add? Facial hair. I don't want to give it facial hair. It looks quite attractive as it is. Give it syphilis, said Sky. How do I draw syphilis onto the face of our creature? Satan's pitchfork. Somebody. This looks so... Oh my god. Guy, this looks so evil. This was not deliberate. This looks so evil. Oh my. Oh no. Okay, well, let's just try to not think about how I'm probably going to conjure Satan by drawing this, because it's literally that evil looking. Okay, right. An eyebrow piercing. Okay, I'll give it an eyebrow piercing. There we go. Now it's totally edgy. Edgy? is the worst word ever, isn't it? Describing something as edgy, ironically, instantly makes it lame. Don't you find that? Whenever anything's described as edgy or someone's like, this is so edgy, it's like, not edgy, because it's lame as it is. A Harry Potter scar. Yep, sure. Harry Potter scar. Nipples, a butt chin. A frickin' body. I'd be using a lot of paper. Do we need to come up with a name for it? Sorry. Yeah, okay, this is so disturbing. And potato on his beard. Angel wings. Ah, angel wings. Okay. These are supposed to be feathers. They just look like lines. And then now we need to come up with a name. Okay. So what name should our little creature have? Hagatha, Delia, Sexy Pig Ears. I'm guessing that wasn't a name suggestion. Jesus. That would be too offensive for even me if that was to happen at this point. Let's see. Juliet, Jonathan. Faggy, said Ariel. Won't be choosing that one. Judas, Augustine. Augustine. That's cool. Augustine. Okay. Augustine. Are you guys ready to see our creation? This is slightly terrifying, but we made it, so much like a scientist that created Frankenstein, we need to take responsibility for the monster that we have born into the world. So this, oh my god, it's so spooky looking. Sorry, this is Augustine. There we go. There's our guy. He has star eyes and a candy corn nose and a vampire mouth, supermodel Cara Delevingne's eyebrows, Harry Potter scar, an eyebrow piercing, my hoodie, Satan's trident, and wings of an angel, ironically. A fallen angel much like Satan himself. I kind of wish I did the face shape better, because it kind of looks like an egg. But yeah, oh god, what have we done? Augustine with the really, really round face. There we go. That's cool. I can frame that. Let's compare that to the one you guys. So that's Little Miss what? Little Miss Steak that you guys who watched Phil's last live show made with Phil, and then Augustine, the demon. Okay, you would not want this to be in your house, would you? I feel like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, awesome. Eyes. God, he's so moody looking with his sour eyes. He's so dreamy. I bet people are going to start writing Augustine fan fiction now. The time Augustine went into Dan's bedroom when he was asleep. Dan was afraid, because even though Dan doesn't believe in demons, he's afraid of demons. However, the astounding presence of Augustine forced Dan to compromise on his values and start believing in the supernatural. That's the first 30 seconds of our new TV show. There we go. That sounds like a pilot, doesn't it, to be honest? Okay. I'll hold it up to the camera. If anyone wants to, because this is kind of cool, and I know how artistic and brilliant and creative you guys are. Here's a thing if you want to screenshot it. If anyone wants to do fan art of Augustine, if anyone's good at drawing and they want to do a recreation of what an angsty, teenage-like guy, think anime version, guy anime characters with stars for eyes and an eyebrow piercing and a Harry Potter scar. Maybe leave out the candy corn nose for unless you feel like the candy corn nose is important, and the vampire teeth. and I want to see if any of you guys can draw like a really cool version of Augustine, because then I can show them in the next live show. That would be cool. Maybe we should do that more often. It's kind of like the radio. It's one of those things that it's not that interesting to listen to, but the payoff, man. Someone said Augustine is a girl's name. I just feel like male. You know, man. Male. What about, is Augustus what we should call him? No, because then it's just the character from... No, it is not, said everybody in the chat. Well, there you go, person. Put it on your fridge. I should. When Phil gets home, I'll be like, Phil, look what I drew, and put it on the fridge. Yep, there we go. That's what our friendship is like. Awesome. So, oh, it's 6 past the hour. I should go soon because I don't like keeping you guys for too long. So, is there anything else that you guys would like to discuss before I go and sit on Tumblr and see what people are saying? Oh, Christine. When's your video with PJ coming out? Soon, I do think. He is editing on it hard. I'm 12, said Lola. Hi, Lola. Louise and Body Milk. Yep, I didn't know what Body Milk was. I went to a shop with a friend and she bought some Body Milk and I didn't know what Body Milk was. I thought it sounded a bit weird, like milk comes out of your body. You met One Direction. I did, a long time ago, and we drew things much like Augustine. When's the next Phil Is Not on Fire out? I do believe when Phil gets back from Florida, we're going to make it. X or Y? I'm going to get X. Oh yeah, I should say, once I get Pokemon in the post tomorrow, I will probably never interact with anyone or anything ever again. So just be prepared for that, okay, guys? Because I'll just go missing. Oh, I will say, people have been saying, why haven't I been tweeting much recently? It's because my phone died. Like, my phone's mobile internet doesn't work anymore. I don't know why, but after 3 years of faithful service, my mobile internet just doesn't work anymore. Luckily, I'm getting a new phone tomorrow, hopefully, as well, so expect me to tweet more now that I'll actually have the internet on my phone. So if you don't follow me on Twitter and you want to see all these super exciting tweets that I'm going to now have on my phone, then you can click on the birdie down there if you want to follow me on Twitter. It's a good way of knowing when I've made a new video. And yep, if you haven't yet, make sure you go watch my new video, which I uploaded last night, and hopefully it will either inspire you and improve your life, and hopefully not make you aware of all these things in life you haven't previously thought about and then ruin your life. Hopefully not. But if you want to see that, or if you're somebody that has no idea who the hell I am and why all these people are playing a drawing game with me, then if you hover your mouse over where my hand is now, there is a button that says My YouTube. So just click on that My YouTube button if you don't know who I am, and then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or else just go watch it and enjoy it. And yeah, and as I promised, and it didn't happen, I will ask Zoe or Louise, or maybe both of them at the same time. Maybe they can have a leg each, and I will endure my punishment. I made the choice, could have uploaded it on Friday, but nope, I made my decision, and now it is time to answer for that decision. Let this be a lesson in responsibility for all of you. But yeah, okay, bye guys. My next video will be soon, I guess. Maybe it will be the leg waxing one. I don't know. Maybe it'll be Dan Is Not Interesting. We'll see what happens when that's happened. Maybe it'll be Dan Is Not on Fire material. But yeah, okay, I hope you guys are doing well. And remember, let's all try to be more like Harry Styles and just happy and chilled out and stay swagger and cool. Bye. See you soon, guys. This was super fun to spend quality time with you. Bye. Have a nice evening. Bye, 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 ciao.